This is Sheets, and we're going to be going over the live, the late changes, hopefully right up until lock. For those of you that were here yesterday, obviously it was pretty exciting. Sweating the, I wasn't there for the live sweat, but it's fun to sweat my fadeaway win. Let's see if we can continue building process and seeing if we can't get some success today as well. It's a really weird slate because, well, for a lot of reasons, but this Philadelphia situation has still not been worked out yet. I mean, I have the last that I saw. These guys like Buddy Hield and all these guys are available to play, and also Tyrese Maxey is not going through the pregame warmups. So there's a couple of things to keep in mind. Number one, hold on. Wait, what is this? Is that Cameron Payne for Philly? I don't even think he's in the. Oh, he is in the SaberSim pool. He wasn't before. I want to make sure we get all these guys in because these guys are apparently available to play. Also news is that Kelly Olynyk and Albaji are legally available to play on Toronto, but they're probably not going to play. That is, thanks, MJ. So that's something else. So as we're waiting for the Philadelphia news, let's talk about things that I guess that we do know about. And we'll build stuff in a minute, but is that the top overall play on the slate is Amen Thompson currently. He is 5,300, probably starting. He has a 6.5x projection, 65% owned, and going to be in most every lineup, I imagine. Then you have this other bit of business, this Eugene Omory for Washington. He has a 22 fantasy point projection, but it's obviously fragile, right? Because, I mean, they're a 100-point underdog. So we don't know what's going to happen there. I mean, they're literally a 16-point underdog. And it's not as if they have nobody else that can play. So I definitely think that value at high ownership is a little more fishy. And the other thing that I noticed earlier that is still kind of holding is this CJ McCollum projection and Brandon Ingram. It just seems like a random bit of business, you know what I mean, for him to be so highly ranked. Okay. And then you also have Brandon Ingram at 7,700. So both these guys look really good. And then you have Emmanuel Quickly, who you could use in this Houston stack, and then you could also play these other Houston guys. And then not to mention, again, depending on what happens with Philly, then you have Miles Bridges, who is in a good spot. I mean, he's not in a good spot. I mean, they might get blown out also, but he's carrying like pretty much all the load for Charlotte. And Giannis is in a totally smash spot. I mean, even in that situation, we're waiting on news, I imagine, for on Lillard, right? So Cameron Payne is playing. Does that mean he's starting, or does it even matter? So I right now don't even have a projection for him. That's how behind I am. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Actually, I have one now for here, so I guess I could use this one. I mean, 18 points. I guess that makes some sense. So I guess I can go with that. But I'd like to get some starters also. But who's going to start here? You know, I would have loved to have seen Maxey is out. Okay. I think someone's saying Maxey's out. But I kind of want to play the Tercavion Smith as well. Payne, Smith. You know. We also might have, depending on what's going on, you might have a tennis sweat, which is kind of fun because I kind of joked about it. I kind of joked about it earlier. I want to have tennis. Dallas. Yeah, if Thompson can get the straight set win over Shelton, and bag this holds on, I could have something here. Yeah, Maxey is ruled out. Thank you, Zane. Awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna watch the projections kind of roll. So Maxey is going to be out. So in addition to that, you know, the spread's going to go up higher, but I still think it's okay. So Cameron Payne, I imagine, is going to be. Well, who's going to start? We can just always figure it out, right? We can guess. We don't have to guess. We're going to have it in time. You're watching tennis too, Lathan? Yeah, I thought that Munar was going to retire. He got like kind of a sprained ankle, but he's trying to gut it out, which is obviously good for people betting against him because it's better to get the straight set win against a broken ankle than the retirement. I got to tell you, Shelton's a tough out. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this. You know what I can do? I mean, I could just go bet. I could just go ahead and bet on Shelton to win the second set in the sports book. It's kind of hedge because I think that I'm in business. If Munar holds on, I mean, if what's his name holds on, but let's see. So I'm just doing this on my phone. So in the second set, Shelton's a minus 130. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to bet him just to win the second set. I think I got it done. Let me see. My bets. No, it didn't work. I'm going to go back. In-game. Let's see. Golf is not doing well at all. I don't believe. I don't want that. Get rid of that one. Hang on. One sec. Yeah, I want to get a bet in on this. And this is one thing again that I wish someone would figure out is how to properly create hedges for when you have a good what? Something went wrong. Checking location. I should be fine. Oh, is he gonna get mad at me? No, it's not mad at me. So, like, my point is, I'm gonna show you what I would like to do. Okay, what I'd love to have someone do. Well, I want to make sure Bagnus gets this win here before I do anything funny. But the idea is that if he wins, then I'm in business in one of my DraftKings, my lineups. So I already got the first set win out of Thompson. So what I'd like to do is just is just bet on Shelton just to win this other set. You know, I think that makes sense. Now, again, it would be nice to know exactly how much to bet to make that work, you know? Oh, you play tennis, you play tennis with Captain, huh? Yeah, oh boy, that's interesting. I've never done that. Meanwhile, Baggins is he's serving for the match here, but he's not exactly closing this out, which is making this a little annoying. Is Zion out? That is an excellent question. I don't think so. And meanwhile, Munar is now up 30 love on me, which is annoying. We're just waiting to get on Philly starters, then we'll build stuff. It's really just kind of silly to do it without it. Yeah, I figured so what I did a couple of things here. So I also bet like Munar plus 4-1 to win the set, even though he's down the break. We'll just see. We'll just see what happens at all these stupid side bets I made. We're just waiting on Philly news to come on in. Just want starters. Let's see if SaberSim changed. It's well, this one I don't want build 1. I need build 2, right? Yeah, okay. So let's see if it's updated this yet. Let's refresh build. Let's see. No, it still has Tobias in. Oh, it doesn't have him in. All right, so DeJounte Murray is out. Is that a thing? I did not know that. Yeah, there it is, Vandy. So DeJounte Murray is out. So, well, so what does this mean to the average man? As I like to say. Well, you're going to probably get Bogdanovich starting, and you're probably going to want to play Jalen Johnson. This is what happened last time this occurred. DeJounte was out, and everybody pounded on Bogdan, and what's his name smashed Jalen Johnson at low ownership. I imagine that's going to be the same thing. I'm just guessing. We have starters yet for Philly? No, we do not have starters yet for Philly. Yeah, so I think that's the deal, right? I'm probably not going to play anybody from Denver, Sacramento. I'm probably going to play some combination of Ingram and what's his face, McCollum. Patty and Matthews are out. I don't know who that is. I have to. if I'm going to fade anybody, it's probably going to be that Eugene guy. Houston, Amon Thompson, and then probably pair him with one of the good guys, right? Jabari Smith and Sengun. It's also Jalen Green's birthday, by the way. For whatever that's worth. The answer is probably nothing. Oh, so this is interesting. So Munar got the break back. So what I did, this is a pretty cool hedge. So I actually bet Munar to win the second set. I got 4-1. So if he comes back and wins the set, it's all good for me. You know, I probably won't win. I won't win the GPP, but whatever. Wasn't guaranteed to win the GPP anyway. And there's Jordan Thompson. I have Shelton to win this second set. So I'm hedged. And as in most cases where you hedge, I don't even know what I'm rooting for. So that's that. Well, now I could just take these guys out of my lineups before I forget. I may as well, right? Before I save these. The hockey, by the way, doesn't start till 8 p.m. Yeah, the Jay Crowder I'm going to like. I'll tell you, if Munar comes back after with the ankle, that's pretty powerful. All right, so I'm going to put this stuff on. State Kings here. And then just again, I'm waiting for these. I'm just waiting for these Philly starters and the projections to update. Then I'll be ready to probably build some stuff. I think let me just see what the hockey buy-in is. On sport, not MMA, soccer, NHL. It's supposed to be the name of the big buy-in is the energy line. And it's going to be 8 p.m. today. It's 4:44 actually. It's going to be an Edmonton slate, probably. Today. So I guess that's going to be like and it's definitely a biased take or whatever. Ooh, Jordan Thompson's about to get broken. All right, so it looks as though my hedges are going to do well here, and my actual lineups are not. Jordan Thompson down 30-40. Munar is up 30-15. Let me see. Still nothing. Still no confirmation on Philly for who is starting. I mean, we could screw around if we want. Like right now, Philly would look like this. I can't believe that Jaquavion Smith would only get an 8-point projection. There are only 9 people playing. You don't think that he can get enough run at 3,300? And campaign is going to be 80% on, I imagine. probably. What about Healed? Is Healed a lock at 5K? So Ben Shelton broke Thompson. He's going to be on his way to winning that one. Well, that's no respect, man. He's not only that, but Shelton is now minus 200 to win the whole match. Let's refresh the slate here. Let's see what these look like. Yeah, Traquavion Smith is definitely going to be getting a bump. And I'm hearing that Zion is doubtful. Yeah, I got a doubtful on him. So he's going to have his projection is going to go to 0, right? And then I guess Trey Murphy's going to step up. And I guess Larry Nance is going to step up. Right? Let's take a look and see what the timing of all this is. Atlanta, Philly is first, so we have to deal with that. And then we don't have to really play anything. You have to make a Eugene discussion and the Houston. Boy, you really have to be on top of all this stuff. Now, the good news is that there's a little break, and you could, but you want to, you're going to have to probably lock in whoever you like in the New Orleans game. You know, like McCollum and Ingram both look like good plays. I mean, you could end up playing. You could play both Giannis and Jokic today if you wanted to, with very little aggravation. FanDuel has, what does FanDuel have? Oh, thanks, Lathan. It looks like Bagnus has a match point here. And getting the match point on the other guy's serve, you get extra because you get 3/4 point for the break. I mean, just waiting on Philly starters. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what we're going to do. But Maxi Murray, this is build. What is this? Let's get this out of here. Now he fought it off. Fought off the match point. Let's see. I'm not playing. I can build my hockey lineups, right? While I'm waiting. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll build the hockey lineups here. You don't need to build too many. Looks like Bagnus is another match point on the on Munar's serve. All right, so what does this look like here? So it looks like, first of all, I don't really care too much about the stack exposures here because it's a very small slate. 62% Edmonton to the Rangers. All right, this seems to work. I don't think I really need to mess around with this. I mean, just for fun. Let's save these for now. We'll save these for now. And then let's run the contest sims. And we'll see what we get. Yeah, Munar is fighting. Munar is fighting. Still waiting on Philly starters. Let me see what this looks like. And if we did this, then it would actually give more Minnesota and then Edmonton. I actually like this. I actually prefer this. It's a little lower owned. Yeah, I think this makes more sense. Let's see what the energy line looks like. And this one's interesting. This one plays Pittsburgh. Pretty cool, actually. Lillard is in. Okay. That is interesting. Yeah, I don't really get any Edmontons tonight. I guess they're just too expensive. Let's see. Munar still fighting. Shelton serving for the second set. Basically ruining both of us, right? Because Lathan, you needed him for straights, and then I needed Jordan for straights. So they're gonna mess everybody up by just going through a long three set decision, busting both of our lineups, no matter who wins, I guess. All right, let me get back to the NBA here. So let's they still have Zion with like a projection, which is just really, really dumb. See if anybody, I'm looking up if seeing anybody's projecting anything else. I mean, I guess Omar Thompson is going to be played regardless. Can you play Giannis anyway? That's a pretty good question. I don't think you can. I mean, you can, but it's definitely significantly worse. Let me see what this. Why am I not even getting New Orleans on my board here? Houston, Atlanta, Indiana. No, Indiana's not playing New York. What are they talking about? This is kind of nuts. They have the wrong freaking slate up over here. That's a little annoying. Okay. It's pretty funny. So they're still arguing over here. He's got another match point. Bagnus. Shelton's about to close him out in the second set. It's 30-15 over there. Well, I guess we can. I'd like to say we could start building, but what's the use without the New Orleans stuff? And I want the Philly starters. I can do this quick. I have faith. I'm gonna wait. I could do a whole slate in 15 minutes. No problem. Okay, so it looks like what's his name got him. Looks like Bagnus got him, which is good. But now I'm going to need Shelton to lose. So I have Shelton to win the set in my bet. but I need Thompson and DFS here. Let me just see something. What am I even rooting for? So Shelton even wins that. That's not going to be good enough. Let me just see something. Yeah, I don't even think it's good enough for me anyway. I think I'm just rooting for something, some phantom sweat here. Because I have, even if he gets there, I'm going to only get like 450. Somebody's got like 477. I mean, I'm not beating that. Oh, Pliskova scored 90? I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize. Yeah, so no one's beating that. So now I got to root for Shelton. Okay, that's fine. All right, so that's the end of my tennis slate. All right, so let's do some stuff here. Let me just see. But no, I gotta wait. I gotta wait for the Philly starters. But I can X some guys out if we want. All right, Payne is starting. So how does somebody know that? So someone's got to put in the. So what are the starters if Payne is starting? Let's see. We have Giannis available, Crowder available, Lillard available. Zion, don't know. Hield starting as well, I guess. Did we have that? He just shows doubtful on SaberSet, I think. I can't find it either. I just showed as questionable. Scheffler's moving up a little bit. This is stupid. Let's see if they change the projections here. Oh, there you go. See, there you go. Travion Smith's now up to 16. All right, that's normal. Campaign 33 fantasy points. Yikes! Right, so he's going to end up in every lineup, right? Well, let's get rid of this. Make a couple of changes. Let's see a couple of changes. So Travion Smith is fine. I'm not going to make any changes over here. Boston, not going to make any changes. Houston, I'm really not going to make any changes. Toronto, I don't really feel like making any changes. Milwaukee, not really. What are we going to do with Zion in our builds here? I mean, I show a doubtful, but like if he's out, I mean, these guys are going to look really good. Save some. You know what I mean? Should we reserve some Trey Murphy? I mean, we're going to play probably McCollum anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Scott. But what do you? How can I hold these? I mean, like these are some good. I mean, listen, you're not fading Amon Thompson. You're not fading Cameron Payne. He's going to be in every line. Both these guys are going to be in every lineup, I imagine. And then you're going to probably be playing McCollum anyway. You know what? Let's see what we actually would play. How about that? That's actually a better idea. Let's just see what I would get kind of organically here. Well, Payne is a better play. I mean, Payne's probably a lock, right? These Charlotte guys are supposed to be pretty good too, you know. But I really think Milwaukee hands it to them. You know what I mean? Jay Crowder, right? Don't you want to play that at 4,500? Let's see what I would get here. Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, let's see. So we just run regular Sabres score stuff. Let me see what we got. Like all of this. I mean, you're getting 100% Thompson and 100% Payne, right? And then Healed, Reed, like all of this stuff. And you're getting the Bogdan. Oh, you're right. No, Neil, probably not to play Crowder with Dane back. That's correct. Eugene, you're getting all the Leaky Black. Like these are guys I could. Do I need to play Leaky Black, for example? Wait, who's texting me? That's nothing. Shelton didn't close him out yet. Probably close to it. And these Washington guys. I mean, I don't know if I want to do that. You're fading all the Leakies and the Eugenes. I mean, it certainly seems to make sense. Yeah, T-Pain is what was T-Pain again? That was House of Pain. What was it? I'm still getting some Crowder. I mean, I'm still getting a 24-point projection here. And Michael Porter, like, let's see what the contest sims look like. Have them all saved, right? Who are we Xing? Leaky and Eugene? I mean, certainly can't argue with that. Yeah, Shelton got that second set. Okay. All right, so yeah, as we thought. Good job, Andrew. Payne, Healed, Oubre, Harrison, Reed. And maybe we should just take it, oh, I know what I want to boost. Okay. I want to boost the guy from Atlanta, I said. Jalen Johnson. So let's see. If I did nothing, it's going to be still all this Cameron Payne, Thompson, Healed, Tobias Harris, Reed. I mean, it certainly makes sense. Yeah, I don't think you really need to play the Leaky Black, do you? I mean, that's a reasonable. I think that's a reasonable X out. Go back to Bogdan again. He burned people the other day. So we could go ahead and bump him. We'll give him 20%. And then, like you said, the Charlotte guys. I mean, what is this projection? 20. First of all, what is this ownership? 25%. I pass. I pass on him. Someone else can play him. And the Eugene, I don't know, man. Okay, how much Eugene am I getting? Actually, not that much. That's fine. Let's rebuild these with my leaky black X. 640? Oh, plenty of time. Yeah, this golf is a freaking train wreck. Scheffler and Hostler. I got a couple. These big tailors, but not much. Yeah, I mean, I think we probably should do something with those New Orleans guys, right? All those Phillies. Still, Thompson and Payne. That don't make sense. Just all these Phillies. I guess life is that easy. Yeah, I like the Jalen Johnson play, by the way. Yeah, I agree with you guys. Aside from that, I mean, I don't really have any takes outside my projections, So I'm just going to roll with these. So the only thing I'm really adding is the leaky fade and the Jalen Johnson bump. Aside from that, I'm just kind of rolling with it. Yeah, I mean, it depends what you're doing. You know what I mean? If you're building it by hands, doesn't matter if it's three guys at 60%. It depends on what the other guys look like, right? You think you should hold for the late swap? And I think that's probably wise. I'm getting some Tatum. I mean, what do I need that? I mean, that's a big ask. I mean, Tatum is a big ask for this slate. And even Kuzma. I mean, I don't want to play. I don't want to play anybody from this Washington game, honestly. How about that? How about if I X out that whole game? And I play no Eugene, no Tatum, no nothing. What happens then? Is that legal? Is that against the rules? I don't think it's against the rules. I don't know what position is Eugene on FanDuel. I'm not playing it today. I don't even have it up. So this is getting pretty cavalier here. What I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like I'm literally Xing out like two full teams for no reason. I don't know if it's legal. It's. They're telling me that I live in the United States. So because I live in the United States of America, I can do stuff like that. Yeah, well. All right, so then we'll run the contest sims. We're like in full stack mode. We're gonna like all these Phillies. And what's cool is like we're gonna have a score. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to hold on for like all the smart people. You know what I mean? That saved New Orleans. We're gonna have a score up there. We're gonna have to fade Jokic. We're gonna have to fade Sabonis. We have to fade all these guys. But we're gonna be winning some money, I think. No, because I'm gonna have some of these New Orleans. But I'm dumb. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna end up saving for these New Orleans. But I'm not. Doesn't mean I'm right. That I promise you. $6.46. Oh, goodness. Okay. Fade away. We'll go to min uniques 3. Try to get a little different here. That looks good. And then we'll do the swish. I'll put those in the big, 3 big ones. And for now, we're in good shape, you know. And the good thing is that we have so much exposure to this freaking first game that probably not going to. My late swap decisions are going to be very few, I think. So that's good. All right, hockey is in, basketball is in. As far as content goes, I'm going to be doing the third MMA video with the lineup build sometime between now and tomorrow morning, I guess, tomorrow afternoon. Then there's going to be LEC, LCS tomorrow. It's going to be I didn't do a Super Bowl video. I guess I will at some point between now and the Super Bowl. It's kind of a stupid slate, but listen, for $1 million, I'm going to play it. And whatever else is going on. All right. Good luck, everybody.